Hi, everyone. So, is the voice clear?
Hi, Hash. Yes, all good. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. So, actually, it's thank you so much, Trendex, for the space today, and thank you for the speakers that they are joining today. Thank you, Mahmoud, for this opportunity and for the really hot topic, memes. It's an amazing topic. It's a money topic, actually, in crypto space.
Yes,
So,
yes.
exactly. So, thank you so much. For the audience, I just want to tell you something. In the end of the space, we will accept your questions. So if you have any question, please write it down. Once we finish, you can ask whatever you want. So I believe we have all the speakers, right? Do we have those speakers, or we are waiting for someone?
I do believe all people joined us. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yes, I think we almost done, ready to
Yeah.
go.
Nice. Nice.
And I see also speakers from previous spaces. Pleasure that
Yeah.
they are very, very interested. So thanks so much
Yeah,
for coming
money
again.
topic, yes. When
Yes.
money talks, yeah, memes. So, yeah, this is Hash, like quick introduction. I'm influencer in the space. My content actually related to educational content. I like to introduce the blockchain and crypto space to everyone. So this is basically about me, and we would like to know more about the speakers, what they do, about their projects. So yeah, who would like to start first? We can start with Mahmoud. Can you please introduce yourself and Trend X for us?
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Thanks so much, Hadir, to be a host for today, and thanks so much for all people joining us between the speakers, listeners, and all fan of Trendix. So, Mahmoud is the co-founder and Trendix Chief Operation Officer. Today, we have a very, very specific topic and hot topic to talk about it. But let me give you a quick brief about Trendix. I do believe some of people here know about it, but let me make it in a couple of minutes. So, Intrendex is a one-stop AI power platform. We dedicated to Web3 trend tracking and smart trading as well. And we aiming to be the platform of choice for 1 billion users to enter the Web3 space in the future. In Trendex, actually, we utilize big language modeling and AI technology to identify the market trends, evaluate projects, facilitate trend analysis, and discover the hot topics and view market dynamics as well. Also, we are in Trendex utilize the big data to analyze the market trends and integrate the AI trading. So we help the users of Web 2 and Web 3 to gain insights into the market dynamics and make informed investment choices for them, and also improve the intelligence and efficiency of their trading activities. Also, in Trendex, we would like to highlight that we can say one-stop platform driven by AI, providing multi-dimensional value information and trend guides to over 300,000 users. It's continued to develop and launch investment helpful features and indicators as well. So far in Trendix, the platform has recorded over 20,000 projects. Actually, it's plus to 20,000 projects. We have around 150,000 plus tokens, and we track around 50,000 plus Web3 KOLs and 30,000 smart money addresses globally. So our main core functions actually in Trendex is between social sentiment tracking through the smart money addresses and the KOL sentiments that I just mentioned now. And also, we are proud that we announced a new feature, which is a staking feature that established of deep strategic partnership with various Web3 projects. And we of course we offering a lot of benefits out of this feature later on for anyone interested to know more. So you can drop me a message after the call and can explain more. And also, we have in our agenda new features to be launched during quarter three, which is IDO services and trading aggregation feature as well. And also, I would say that we have a new market opening already in Turkey and Africa and India. So this market is new for Traindex, and we have our team there to publish a community and network there to go more worldwide. Thanks so much, and this is a quick one.
Thank you.
Adir, you have the
Thank you,
mic.
Mahmoud. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yep, we can start with any speaker is ready to introduce. Yeah, for sure. Yes. Reflection.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. This is Anita from Reflection. Very nice to know you guys here. I'm the ambassador of Reflection community, and it is my honor to join with you here for this wonderful gathering. Please let me introduce our project for a brief introduction. Our platform, Reflection AI, is an innovative Web3 decentralized virtual personality platform that is powered by thousands of decentralized computer nodes. On our platform, users can create, nurture, and interact with AI-driven virtual persons that can autonomously learn, adapt, and exhibit their unique characters. So these AI personalities simulate real human behaviors and responses. We can address privacy and data security issues. They are like prevalent in the traditional social platforms, while uh, pioneering new realms of social interaction and personal expression. Actually, we are in AI field, but also we are developing on depends and some databases. So thanks again for having me here. And I would like to talk and discuss with excited friends in crypto circle. And thank you for our sweet host. And that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here in the space. We can go for Cece, if you would like to introduce yourself, please, and your project.
Sure. Hello. Thank you so much for having me here. It was our greatest pleasure to be on Trend X again. So I am BBCC, and I'm here to represent my community, BB. Regarding BB, I have this link that is already pinned on top of the space. And then BB, we have been building BB since last year. It has been for like complete whole year, and we have been actually establishing this community aggressively. And within this 1 year, we have accumulated our community culture. So it is educative, creative, inclusive, and interactive. Within the past 1 year, I mean, BB was it was like echoing tonight's theme, Mimi. So BB was a fair launched project since last year on May 8th. It was a Mimi project. It was kind of like was born out of like hundreds of KOLs, mainly from Asia, on a random Twitter space. They were discussing if we had Pepe from the West, maybe we could come up with something that is from the East. Which will, be some like cool concept, such as like never dying bird, which is for the symbol for phoenix. So yeah, here we came this, no tax and no pre-sale, a total complete fair launch Memecoin was born out of the space. So yeah, anyway, so within the past 1 year, we are also a AI driven creative community or content community, because we think culture, the best medium for spreading the words of culture is through content. So content is our like medium. And then we, in the past 1 year, we have created like more than 100K graphics, and then like more than 50 songs, more than 50 MV videos. Also, we have like BB novel, and those are all content that is trying to convey or share the BB's culture. So anyway, if you guys are interested in learning more about BB, you guys can follow us from our official Twitter account, which is already pinned on top of the space. And again, tonight it was our, we had lots of committee members also coming to tonight's space as well. So we would love to learn more about BB with all other speakers tonight. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sissy, so much. And yeah, we can move to Hyperman.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Yeah, nice to have you guys. And I'm Hyperman from Hyper AGI as the name. You can maybe you can guess. We are focusing on AGI AI, and we are building a Bitcoin layer two solution focusing on decentralized AGI. And the most I think we the most feature we have is we have a automate vision to have to provide with our with HyperAGI to provide everyone of this planet to unconditional basic agent income. Yeah. So after building this technology stack, the full stack of AI technologies, we launched fair launched our Memecoin in last month. Yeah, because uh, by holding this meme coin, everybody can free claim AI agent, yeah, of a hyper AGI and mine the tokens, and finally you will get the unconditional basic agent income. We call it as UBAI. Yeah. Okay, that's a brief
Nice.
introduction.
Yeah, nice, nice to know you. Thank you. So we can move to Seagull.
Hi. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, your voice is clear.
Okay. Hello, guys. This is Sida from DS Lab. Nice to meet you guys. I'm the eco-ambassador of DS Labs. Decentralized supercomputing is a distributed AI computing power service platform dedicated to connecting global users' distributed computing resources to support innovation and application in artificial intelligence technology. DSC provides efficient access to and utilization of global computing resources through its unique decentralized structure, offering scheduling and distribution of computing power resources and motivating users and products. Uh, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sidar. Fi Kuku, you can hear us? Hello?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, can you please introduce
Yeah.
yourself and the project?
Sure. You can call me Phoebe. For the next. And okay, so I just want to give a very quick and brief introduction of what Riddle is. So I am the operational manager of Riddle, and I am also doing some marketing exposures for Riddle right now. So it's kind of very easy of to introduce what Riddle is. So Riddle protocol serve as a Web3 decentralized, trusted and verifiable data layer for AI. So Riddle supports the standardized and trusted introduction of Web2 and Web3 private domain data through multi-chain attestation services. We our user generated data comes directly from users, ensuring authenticity and sovereignty. The user centric approach enhances the quality of the data and allowing data to be openly available on the blockchain in a schema resistant form. And we also have a side product called BAS, which is abbreviated for the BNB attestation service, which is an infrastructure built on the BNB ecosystem for generating attestation to verify information. So we have the whole, we're trying to build our complete product line and making sure the data process and the attestation process is completely decentralized and standardized. So yeah, that'll be all for Riddle. Thanks.
Thank you, Fibu. Thank you so much. So I believe now we can. Clayton? Yes, hi. Can you please introduce your project and yourself? You can hear us? Clayton.
I think he mentioned that he have something on the audio, so I do believe he will not able to
Oh, okay.
continue. So
Okay, so
he will cut and back. So we'll give him opportunity once he backs. Fine. So we can move forward.
yeah, sure. Okay, so let's move to our first question here. So as we mentioned, guys, the meme coins, now it's a very hot topic, and we see a lot of successful projects, to be honest, and stories also behind the projects. So let's move to the first question here, about like MAGA, especially because we found that they present a coin. So, what do you think, guys, about this type of tokens, and what are the differences between them and traditional meme coins? We can go with reflections. Yes. Yeah. Yes. You can speak. You can unmute. Yep. Yes.
Okay, I will go first. Uh, I think presidential concept coin like MAGA, it's a new how to say that, it's a new use case of mini coins in the crypto and both in crypto and in the real world. The presidential concept coin didn't came into being a few months ago, but in the last few months with the election campaigns and Trump's pro cryptocurrency comments that he mentioned during his election activities. Uh, this kind of coins have instantly been a trending topic. So this may sound very how to say that, ridiculous, but we have to admit that this is real crypto. So this kind of coins, I think it is called presidential concept coins. They are essentially no different than any other meme coins. If the previous meme coins were because of interesting topics and the consensus, this, like MAGA, was a bridge for the meme coin to reach out to the real world. Personally, I think that this kind of meme coin is an attempt of Polify to blend the politics and the economy and finance and the community. Whenever a major event involving Trump occurs, like what he said or what he did, it generates a reaction in the value of the token, and these reactions create a corresponding politician prediction market. So first of all, I consider this kind of meme coin to be an investment. That's very true that every coin is an investment, right? So in fact, for many investors, it has evolved into another election vote, and the outcome of the election has a direct impact on the value of the presidential concept coin. It's a bit like what like the lottery, yeah, lotteries. The second is like the internet celebrity economy, like the big KOLs and others. Uh, this kind of mini coins is an attention economy. So you pay attention to them and they can rise in value. I think Trump understands very well how to attract the attention of the public, and even he knows how to monopolize it. He is very successful in business, and it is said that many fund managers and venture capital firms have expressed the interest in Trump coin. I'm sure that the presidential concept coin, because of him, will be very successful. So that's all for my opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I see here also, Paul. You can hear us, right? You can hear us now.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me properly?
So please, yeah, it's good. Yes, and can you please introduce yourself and your project, and if you hear the question, or I can repeat again.
No, I got the question. Yeah. So my name is Paulo. I'm part of Clayton Foundation. soon to be, we're going to be called Kaya Foundation. So Clayton is the child of this giant tech company from Korea called Kakao, and soon we're going to be called Kaya because we're also merging with Line Messengers ecosystem. So altogether, we're going to have a base of about 250 million wallets with a huge following in Korea, in Japan, in Thailand, in Taiwan, Indonesia. So we're poising ourselves to be the biggest ecosystem in Asia. So thank you for having me today. And from my perspective, I suppose, as on the question on utilizing meme coins for politics. Well, you can say what you want against Trump, but I guess the litmus test here of whether or not it's innovative or not is thinking about the application if it's not Trump. So if it's Biden or if it's Trump, would you think this? Would the sentiment still be positive or negative? From my perspective, or I think as a foundational perspective, not necessarily, or maybe as an industry, how we could view it as an industry. Number one, I think it's definitely innovative, right? Because it also signals that there is some form of adoption, right? That this is actually being introduced onto the mainstream. And it's good pivoting for any politician, right? Because it now means that whomever is running, like Trump, for example, he's appealing to to the younger masses. So I think that means that he's pivoting his way into the youth, and I think that's pretty good, right? And overall, it's good for us because if, for example, these are made available on chain, then it's a lot more so-called transparent. So there is an attempt of transparency if you put it on a public ledger, right? So that's always a good thing, and I think for better or for worse, it still moves the industry forward. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you. So, Cece, yeah, I see that you're raising your hand. So, if you want to add something here.
Sure. Yeah. So I totally agree with the other two speakers who just mentioned that the presidential concept coins could be, from my point of view, I think they're similar to. I mean, this is definitely a new use scenarios for like another again like another cryptocurrency entering the mainstream, being seen by the public. So from that point of view, I think maybe for the future, like in the political presidential campaigns, maybe not only having like economic team, like finance team, but that they also going to have a cryptocurrency digital currency team to help them manage the votes from through cryptocurrencies. So there might be like a new norm that's coming up soon. So I definitely see good potential from Mimi. But from like a fundamental principle point of view, I do see like, I mean, this is just another fans economy kind of thing. So it's the same thing, like whether we love Trump or we love like a KOL, like a movie star or a football player, right? I mean, those are similar, in terms of like it's really about monetizing your attitude, your feelings, your preferences towards a person. So that's why you kind of like your idol, right? So I think in the crypto world, you could actually monetize that. For example, in the past, you love, for example, like Jackie, you love some movie stars, or you love some, you just go buy their ticket. You love a singer, you just go to buy the ticket for the concert, right? But that's the way to monetize, how much you love your idol, but in the crypto space, actually, you got it much more direct way, which, you're just having the token being increasing or decreasing to show whether this guy is popular or not. So just to echo what the other speaker just mentioned, it's about attention assets, and that's why it has investment perspective, and that's why VCs are going into the space. So and that is, I will categorize this type of mimi into fans economy sector. And there's the other there were two kinds of mimi from my point of view. One is, it's more like you idol, you having this crazy idol towards somebody, so that's monetizing your attitude or attention assets. And the other one is more like you're building a culture, and that kind of culture could attract, or you're sharing a spirit, and that spirit could attract lots of people to follow you. or people could feel the same thing through the culture. So for example, like whether it's PayPay or Dogecoin, because people love the image of this dog or love the image of this frog, and they think this, meme culture seems quite interesting or fun. And for BB, it's more like BB's. We have our own ideology, like never dying phoenix, and each characters of BB stands for, like, first B stands for believing in yourself. Second letter I represents insist. Wait, hold on. Believe in yourself, and second I was insist on will you insist, and third I was ignore. Third B was brighten the corner where you are, and the fourth I refers to ignore the FUD. So, and that is the sort of like spirit we're trying to convey through BB, the four letters we have here. So that's the kind of culture that we're trying to share among our community members, and that's the culture that people love to join our community. So I think that's another type of meme that we focus is more on culture spreading. So yeah, anyway, so just to answer that question, I just, this is what I want to basically add on towards the other two speakers about their point of view. And thank you, our dearest host. Yep.
Hash, can I
Thank you
add
so much,
something
Susan.
to Sissy here, please?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure, sure.
because when she talked about this part, actually, I remember something when we was young, we was buying the poster for the singers, and put it in our rooms. So actually, there is no value out of this poster, but this is the way on that time. So I do believe that now in the space of Web3 and crypto, it should be in a different way by buying meme coin. But actually, I see the challenge here is that there is no, exclusive. Production for this meme coin. For example, if we talk about Trump, as she mentioned, so how many meme coins related to Trump? A lot, a lot, a lot. Even every day we have a new meme coin related to Trump. So as long as there is no a specific production or a specific sponsor or a specific release platform, I do believe it will be massive. Like Binance, for example, when they make an agreement with Ronaldo, so they start with NFT for Ronaldo. So I do believe they are make it in a right way because they release the NFT through them and they already have agreement and partnership with Ronaldo, so they can make sure the Ronaldo NFT it will goes to the moon as we say. So I do believe how to organize this, how to make this, it's very very important to avoid any massive happening. This is my point of view.
Yeah, I agree with you guys 100%. Also, I saw a lot of people, by the way, they joining the space because of these memes. Like they following, for example, as you mentioned, Ronaldo, and they are following him, and they are not in the space. But when they see something like NFT or meme coin related to a person I love, for example, or someone famous I follow, so they a lot of people joining the space. By the way,
Yes,
like,
that's correct.
however, I always say like it's risky, to be honest, like to join the crypto through memes, because in the end it's still like risky a little bit for people, they maybe still like beginners in the space,
Here
but I
coming
saw a
our
lot of
education.
potential.
Yeah, here it's our part of increase the educational sessions to such people just come to the space because of the fans or like Ronaldo as you mentioned. But I do believe it's a good opportunity for the space to have new users coming to the space. So I do believe the whole founders of such a projects have to ensure giving the right educational procedures to such users to make sure they are coming to the right place, because maybe they will have a very negative how can I, behavior or negative observation, because yeah
Experience,
yeah
yeah, yeah.
experience, bad experience. So we need to enhance this experience by giving educational. No, it's not about meme coin you can buy it and they spend money and then he lose the money, so the whole experience about the whole space it will be bad because he don't know anything about the space. So the educational part is very important to keep a positive feedback, keep the new user experiences high, let them to join in a different industries as well.
Yes, I agree with you guys 100%. It was like a bridge between Web 2 and Web 3. So anyone would like to add anything in this question? Hyperman, Fipu.
Yeah,
anyone would like?
I will add
Yes,
some
yeah.
points to since. Yeah, I'm not a historian of Memecoin, but as you mentioned, trading. What are traditional Memecoins? Yeah, in my yeah opinion, yeah, some maybe that's some Memecoin, food Memecoin or animal Memecoins. Yeah, such as dog, frog, as we mentioned, we already know. So I think that all this translation from food and or animal mimicoin to political mimicoin means we have a shift from the early adoption phase, mimicoin phase, to maybe more advanced phase. Yeah, from more concrete objects to more abstract objects from primary to advanced. But a little bit surprised to see that's a huge, a big leap, yeah, from food animal to politics. Yeah, but maybe there are two categories has some sort of connections between. Yeah, but from
Yes.
yeah, that's very interesting. Uh, but from toy, but a good side is that mimi coins become grown boys and girls, and the bad side is also the same. Yeah, maybe we do not have much fun. This is a process of how people to learn about something, how people to adopt something. Yeah, for example, for the baby, yeah, they learn something just by touching or by eating something. Yeah, for example, we invent the food mimi coins, we invent the animal mimi coins. But as we grow up, yeah, we may use the mimi coin this way on more advanced topic. Or yeah, that's that's
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Let's move to the second question. It's somehow related also to the first one. So, as we mentioned, we saw a lot of success meme coins like Dogecoin, Chiba, Poom, as you mentioned, guys, Mega. So, it's actually shows a clear anti-institution and anti-exchange sentiment in the market. So, this is Pellets coin into community-driven versus institution-backed. How do you see the phenomenon, and which one do you support more? Actually, like I would add a small thing here. Like I support both, to be honest, because institutional coins providing stability and adoption, the community coins also providing the individuals and empowering more related to the decentralization word. So for me, it's both, but let's know from the speakers. Sissy, you can start first.
Sure. So from my point of view, I don't think necessarily we have to choose like pick a side whether we embrace the like community or we embrace institutions, because it's more about like how we could create a fair system for all the ecosystem players to get benefits from. I think that's the more crucial part. The reason why nowadays people are being like anti-institutional, it was because like we have so many we so-called quotation mark VC coins, and those VC coins, they're more like, you know, you have like a very cool project team members coming from very fancy background, and then you go towards, you convince all the big VCs to join from the, you know, private market to invest in you, and then the project team with VCs go to the general market and have like, you know, sort of like uh, influence the majority market to join them. But meanwhile, the profits have already been divided across the project team and the VC, the institutions behind. For that point of view, it is not fair for the public, the mass public, to you know take up the deal after they have been dividing it. So whether it is, you know, fair launch project or it is VC coin, I think the key question is we have to make a fair system to for everybody. So it could be a project through fair launch, and then VC or the general public, they joining around the same time, and then they all, share the profits. It's I think that would be like a more fair system for all. So it's not really about one side that we have to pick a side. It's more about how we could collaborate everybody to join the force, and then go hand in hand together. I think that's the more critical part. And I think right now the trend has been like going towards more. I mean, the reason why this year, right? You see lots of big VC coins actually didn't get increased that much. That was because like last year during the bear market, we have lots of, for example, like Ethereum layer 2, or like big projects like Starnet or Teco, right? Those big VC backed projects, they got very high valuation and very big money coming into from VCs. And nowadays, because they joined the bull market, some VCs are just trying to get out of the market, and the general public cannot really take the deal. And that is why it leads to the decrease in the majority of VC coins, increase in meme market, because the general public feel like, oh, it's too much going on within the VC coins, maybe we should try with meme. So that is the lead to the nowadays hot in meme. So I think from Mimi's perspective, we're seeing a new trend, which is if you have a cool concept through fair launch, you could attract attention from the mass majority of public, and then you catch more attention from VCs. So I think this is probably a more healthy direction for future development of Web3. That is my takeaway. Thank you.
Thank you so much, really. Thank you. Cedar, do you have something you would like to add here? Can you hear me?
Hello guys, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can.
I'm
Yes,
back.
yes.
I think when we look at meme coins like Doggy and Shiba, or even newer ones like Boom and Mega, it's clear that they've tapped into something special with the community-driven vibe. They are a bit rebellious, right? Kind of like some down to the big institutional players. This split really mirrors the bigger conver in crypto about decentralization versus traditional finance. And meme coins thrive on social media buzzy and have that grassroots backing, which is super exciting. On the flip side, coins backed by institutions might not have the same cool factor, but they bring a bit more stability to the table. Personally, I'm all about balance. Both types of coins have their perks and play important roles in a well-rounded crypto portfolio, each offering unique risks and rewards. This is what I think. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much. I see Baulu, you raising your hand. You would like to add something here?
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, dear. Can you hear me? Um, I think I'd like to
Yes.
nuance, right, that the very point of meme coins is that it's a meme, right? So it's a joke. It's not supposed to be taken seriously, and for that reason, there's really no, and it's speculative in nature, right? So people just want to get in fast and get out fast, right? So it's almost like gambling. And in the speculative nature of it, right, is something that I think this may be controversial, but it's something that we should embrace because there's no real incentive for institutions to be involved in meme or joke coins with no intrinsic value. So I think we should be conscious that these are actually separate things. Not everything needs to be institutionalized, right? Because if you remember, the initial goal of the cryptography revolution was to promote autonomy, right? So freedom from surveillance of financial institutions or big tech. So if tokens like meme coins, which have no intrinsic value, nothing, no asset that is being backed by, if it becomes institutionalized, we risk further surrendering, the main driving force that started the crypto movement. And I think we just deserve ourselves some fun every now and then. it may be dangerous, right? Because we're succumbing to this greater fool theory, right? Where somebody else just buys it because they're the greater fool and it's more speculative. But because of the degen nature of this industry, I think it's we warrant it to ourselves to keep that space for us, and then everything else that moves towards adoption moves towards real world assets being backed by real value can be institutionalized to protect the little guy, the everyday person, right? But as for meme coins, I don't know. In my opinion, I think it's okay to stay as speculative with no value, and hence it's okay for everyone else to not have to, to choke on it in terms of surveillance and everything else.
Can
I agree with you 100%, because you even, by the way, answered the next question. But because a lot of people think memes maybe turn to like they will return to institutions or exchanges, and I don't believe on this 100%, to be honest, because as you mentioned, it's already funny story or something funny, we just go make money and leave, even in investment, I don't even say, because some people they invest in memes, and I think this is not that good idea to invest in memes. You can invest in any other projects, but memes, it's not for investment even. So I believe Hyperman, you'd like to add something, right? And after Mahmoud. Yeah.
Yes, I think I do not agree with with the Mohammed or the speaker before. I think Mimi coin or Mimi is not a joke. Yeah, definitely not a joke. And I do support community coins. And maybe the largest and greatest Mimi coin is, I believe, is Bitcoin. Yeah, so big. So from this point, we need to understand the fundamental of the crypto of the decentralization. So I think here why we just fund the anti-institutional or anti-exchange. I what the fundamental is. I think is we are anti centralized capital. Yeah. So we need to decentralize all the capitals. The capital itself, for example, the VC's capital itself plays a centralized role. Yeah, pretty much. So I think that's not a good idea to have VC support coins, any kind of coins. Yes, okay, that's my point.
Thank you so much. Thank you. For sure we will like, if you have a different even opinion, it's totally agree. And Mahmoud, your turn. Yes.
Yeah, actually, I will add my voice to to any kind of ecosystem or any project in maybe in different industry is not evaluating based on the user behavior. It's based on the financial situation. So I'm not sure about the number, but I do believe the meme coin we're talking about like 50 billion market cap approximately, and we talking about a huge number of trading volume on a daily basis. So here we have a financial situation. When we talk about user base, I don't have the number also, but I do believe there is a lot of users. They attract to the meme coin, and some users they just know about the meme coins. They don't know anything. They don't hold Bitcoin. They don't hold Ethereum, but they just come to the crypto space for a meme coin. So because of these indicators, I do believe that we have to take it serious. Maybe now there is no control, there is no regulation on it. Even anyone he can create his own meme coin in a minutes now through some applications, as we know. But I do believe as long as we're talking about huge financial situation, we talk about very big users, we talk about that user acquisition approach for a such industry like a crypto, it will be through a meme coin. So I do believe we cannot say it's joke only, but we can do something in how to control this kind of behavior happening to lead to such feedback from some people about this. So based on these big numbers, so I do believe we can take it serious somehow. So the situation will be a little bit different. This is my thought. Yeah.
I agree, yes, Mahmoud, but if we take it serious, it will not be memes anymore. This is the only thing. But for sure, yeah, I agree with you. Reflections, yeah, you would like to add something here?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can, yes.
Okay. As I have worked in traditional VC companies, so I think I should share some personal views on this topic. So, uh, we often ask why in this current market it is so hard that everyone can not earn money in this market. We could attribute all the problems to the fact that the real retail investors cannot make much money under the current market structure. People feel bad only because they cannot earn or they lose money. So in the crypto market, it is hard to come up with 100 times or 1,000 times coins anymore, because the dog or some thousand time coins era has passed away. So nowadays the crypto market is more like the stock market. Why? Why? As the traditional venture capital has entered in the crypto market. So I think Memecoins, they are different with I think the mainstream coins like the BTC or ETH or some big VC coins. They do not need high-end and complex narratives. They do not tell stories. They just need a market sentiment and the something like an emotion that everything can be ignited. So this is very friendly to most retail investors because their cognition cannot reach the level of an investment manager. We call them SJP. So for retail investors, meme coins are like a fantasy land. So the in this fantasy land there is it is full of unknown excitement. So they might bring back high returns. So as far as I know, although we cannot reach 100 times in meme coins investment now, Pepe has reached 500 times or so, as I calculated several days ago. So in the years, now we face a very huge challenge, that is the crypto world needs a new methodology to issue tokens. We might be able to learn from the meme coins, meme communities to explore new token issuance uh, from the perspectives of community building, value building, contribution, and distribution, and so on. So with these methodologies, we might find a way to put the benefits and the decision-making rights in the hands of real users. So this is to reach the target. We still have a long way to go, but I really understand why the current market is anti VC or anti institutions or anti exchanges. So I think the market emotion and market users can choose the best one for all. So that's all for my opinion. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you. So, Fibo, you would like to add something here?
Sure. I just heard everyone's opinion. I feel like you all have your like insightful perspectives regarding on this question, but I think the phenomenon of meme coins such as Dog, Shiba Boom, and MAGA you just mentioned, gaining significant traction in the crypto market reflects a broader sentiment among participants towards decentralization and the desire to challenge the traditional finance system and institutions. I think these tokens often emerge from, grassroots communities driven by memes, social media hype, and a sense of rebellion against established norms. I think, from my perspective, I feel like it's an outbreak. I wouldn't say it's a very it's suggestive for everyone, but I mean that it do reflects um, um, the challenge towards the traditional financial system, and towards more decentralized marketing environment. So the division between community coins and institutional coins, it's a debate within the crypto currency economy about the future directions of the industry. So many people are trying to figuring out which is better, or which is the correct way to follow. But there is no need for us to choose, because the markets will find out if it's gonna work or not. It will definitely reflects the most authentic feedbacks from the the figures, from the responses from the communities, and you can always check out whether you are you choose the right direction. Okay, you're actually um trying to feel the feedback first, and then you can say, okay, I see this very positive feedback, and I feel like, okay, I'm very positive for this. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. So ultimately, I think we don't have to choose a side at the moment. Let's just let the market decide. That's all. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So we can move to like the next question, and it's a very important question, to be honest. And I think the whole audience, even if we have beginners here in the space, they asking like how I can find the potential and successful, meme coin. And I believe for my side, it's hard a little bit, but we can listen to the speakers. Maybe there's like AI tools can support to know more about like the good opportunities or the good projects. So let's know from the speakers. We can start with Paulo. Uh, what do you think about this? How you can find a good project, or maybe if you know an AI tool can find this? Yeah.
I can't really speak for AI for now because these have to be trained, right? And the I don't think we have enough data over the last few months to be able to train the models, right? So I wouldn't really rely on that. And if anyone says so, I would highly doubt it because there's not enough data, right? And they may be after your money. But that's just my opinion, okay? Please don't take it too seriously. But in my personal
Not
experience,
not financial advice, Paulo. Yeah.
but in my personal experience, the best way to really know is to have friends in the space, and especially to have community groups, right? So for me, I'm part of a few community groups. The one my favorite is what I'm sporting right now. Hey, no, I'm using the foundation account. I'm part of like ARC community, for example. We function like a gang and also like a syndicate where we invest in different projects. Um, so communities like this, right? Generally, communities right now have evolved into almost being like syndicates, right? Because they always these community groups, like the Bays and whatnot. These community groups have evolved into almost becoming like a single KOL with a network of these holders, right? So there's an amplification effect, and because of this, these KOL groups or community groups or NFT groups or meme coin groups or whatnot, as a collective, they can actually have allocations in early projects of meme coins or whatnot. So I think that's the best way to get in, because once the market recognizes that there is an opportunity, oftentimes it's actually very too late, right? So we've already seen this in many meme coins, starting with Pepe. Once it became popular and everyone was talking about it, usually that's the most dangerous time to be in, because it means it's already saturated. It means other people have already exited, and the people coming in once it's hyped are actually the exit liquidity of those that came in first, right? So it's usually not very good. It's usually not a good sign. So my advice, yeah, is to join a community, whether it's a cheaper one or it's an expensive one. For example, my community, I had to pay 3 ETH for a bit, back when ETH was like 3.8. So I would choose a community that I would trust, one that is active, one that cares for its members, and one that is also one that's actually given some allocations in early rounds of these coins.
Nice, Paul. Nice, really. And thank you, Cici. Share with me this group, please. So yeah, Cici, you would like yes, yes, Paulo.
No, just disagreeing. Thanks.
Exactly.
Uh,
So, Mahmoud, yeah, you want to say something? Yes.
yeah. I want to just answer the question you just because I see this is one of the important questions that we have in this space now. So I do believe my friend he just speak now. I think who speak now? I think Clinton maybe. I think that's right.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Yeah.
Paulo.
yeah, Paul, yeah. So I totally agree with him. Of course, we have to, just find the community that we can uh, get some information from them and get some feedback about such meme project to them. But I do believe that all of us know that some meme coins projects, when they start, they find some KOLs to talk about this project whenever it's maybe it's real, it's there is some hidden information about this project, but we can not. I do believe this is my perspective. We cannot rely on one KOL or one community talk about such project because maybe this community is belong to the project owners, for example, and each and every project owner he would like to success and make money out of this, So this is also, I would like to mention that we have to make sure that we get the information from different KOLs from different area. So I do believe in Trendex, we doing the same thing because in Trendex we observe this challenge, which mean that which project is good or not. Actually, is not about meme coins only. In different areas, in different Web3 areas, even maybe exchange, maybe Web3 project, maybe meme coin, whatever. So in Trendex, we realize and we observe this problem and we make this kind of sentiment recognition for around 45,000 KOLs. Why? Because of this actually reason. Because we don't need the user to rely in one KOL or one community. We give them a space. We give them a lot of sentiments, make it in a figures to be easy to get the feedback, the final feedback. Is it positive? Is it neutral? Is it low? So then they can have a vision out of hundreds and thousands of KOLs, and then they can take their decision accordingly. So I do believe such platforms that can help on such feedback on the project, it will be adding value to help some users to know or to get a lot of information in a minute. Yeah.
Thank you, Mahmoud. Thank you so much. I have also like I would like to answer this question as KOL, but in the end. So I see Hyperman, and you're raising your hand.
Yeah, yes. And I think this question also inspired my idea how to use AI or how to use AGI to do some to create a meme coin or to create meme or uh, the idea is this is like this since we are we the question is about to predict what are the trends of the meme coin instead of predict something as we why we don't just create something so we can make AGI or mimi agents which can produce some images or even text or even videos and to make it trends to spread it on the social media it's uh, the point is uh, we can use, of course, we can use AI tools in different level. For example, we can use AI to analyze the data, as I mentioned, but the data is not enough. We do need do some big works. But if we can create AI agents, that's different. If you use AI as a tool, just in traditional way. For example, you analyze the data, but if we have the some AI agents that can work, can operating automatically, autonomously, and it can we can give some goals to the agents. For example, the goal would say to collect enough data sets, to analyze, to post the image generated by AI on the social media to spread our idea. Those kind of meme image across the internet. So that's quite different. So we may change our idea how to use from using AI as our tool to create an AI agent to make the tool working autonomously. So that's quite different. Uh,
Yes.
HyperAI, our platform is offering such capability, to create AI agent to which can do those of things, to make the future instead of predicting it. Thank
I
you.
agree with you. Thank you so much, Hyper. And Sissy, you would like to add something?
Hello, hello. Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Did you call my name?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'd
Um,
like to share my opinions of this question.
yeah, sure. Hello? You can unmute yourself?
Oh, sorry. I clicked the unmute. Um, okay, let's go. Finally, those up and coming unicorns is a mix of good old market research, checking out the vibe on social media, and diving into how active the community is. AI tools are super handy for this. For example, using natural language processing to gauge sentiment and sport trends on platforms like Twitter and Reddit can give you a heads up on what's buzzing. Machine learning models can also help predict price movements by looking at past data. Tools like sentiment tracks, trackers, trend analysis algorithms, and predictive analytics are all great for spotting the next big things before it hits the mainstream. That's all from me. Thank you.
So, guys, you can hear me now?
Yes, all
Yes.
good, dude. All
Yeah,
good.
yeah, very clear.
It's done. Oh, okay. So we can move to the last question. It's also like good one. So what might be the next hot topic? Because in Web3 space, oh my gosh, every day we have a new trend, a new topic, um, literally new technology sometimes. So like, what do you think, guys? From you, like as opinion, what is the next hype after the meme coin? Like, what do you think? We can start with Cece.
I honestly think I'm a huge fan of AI and Mimi. So yeah, so because like that's why I'm also involved in an AI project from it's a Web 2 AI project investing by Secure Capital. And then another project which is BB, which is a Mimi coin project. So I mean I understand that for in our crypto industry, like every year, I mean, no, not every week, every week we might have like a new trend, a new hot topic thing. I'm not a very, I mean, definitely I think tools like TrendX is a great complementary for people, just going after with trends and knowing the most recent like hot topic kind of thing. So I will do that. Like I will do my own research, but for me, it's more like I'm interested in long-term investment. So from that point perspective, I look at the underlying concepts, looking at the first principle. So from my point of view, because AI leads to the digital world, and blockchain itself is mainly like trying to mirror the digital world. So I think when it comes to real world, many things would actually be obstacles for blockchain to actually function to fully. But digital world, like such as AI, was trying to build, I think it's pretty cool. So that's why Hyperman. We also had an AMA yesterday on Hyper AGI. I do look into the AI sector in Web3 space. I think the Web3 vehicle will help AI in general to reach its full potential. And the Memecoin, from my point of view, actually the reason why I think it's gonna still be a hot topic is because I understand the fundamental principle, which is a value coin is determined by the consensus across community, whether it's a VC coin, whether it's a tech coin, or like it's let's say Memecoin. The key is how we could create the most consensus across the community. So I believe in Memecoin because culture is a good mean. It's like one of the best mean. Like we say, look into human history. We look at like we have like your own belief, right? Like the culture. Those are the things that are easier to create consensus with. So so yeah, that's why I think Memecoin is actually a type of value coin. So Memecoin via fair launch it could be potentially value coin if they have very strong culture. So anyway, yeah, that's my takeaway from the next hot trend. As I think AI and the Mimi are gonna still stay there. Yeah, that's my perspective. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sissy. Bao, you would like to add something here?
Yeah, for sure. Question is more on what do you believe are the next trends, right? So meme coins came out like what, early this year, around February. It really surged around there, I think. So that was really fresh, and then the meme coins definitely right after that. Well, I do agree that it's definitely valuable because culture is valuable and culture will never go away. So I think, but maybe for us, maybe for me, I guess, and why I'm involved in Layer One is I think that the more crypto becomes more popular, the more that governments will try to protect the little man, will try to protect the everyday person, the everyday investor, through regulations, right? Which is why they're tightening with KYCs, KYBs, and all that, and they're even limiting how much you withdraw or whatever to avoid money laundering, etc., etc. The more it becomes popular, the more we're at risk. We're risking the public, and the more it needs to be regulated. So, because of this, it's inevitable that eventually, beyond meme coins, beyond the speculative nature of it, right? Beyond what I think what CC mentioned just now is the greater fool theory, or rather, the value is however much you attribute to it. Beyond that, we have to counterbalance it, right, with embedding it to an existing asset. So I think this is where the tokenizing of real world assets come in, and where I think
Actually,
there's
your
a
voice is
problem.
breaking.
Sorry, am I
Harry, you
clear?
can hear his voice?
Yeah, I can hear him. You
Is that
can.
a thumbs up? Mm. Okay, can you hear me now? Are you good?
I
Yeah.
can hear you.
Yes. Much better. Yes.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Maybe my phone was away. So I was saying that, sorry to prolong this, but I was saying that it's good to have culture and speculative nature on one end, but I also think to balance it out, there's also need to use like real stuff, right? So I think that's where tokenizing of real world assets can come in. And this is why even though we have Bitcoin, even though we have Ethereum, to counterbalance it, in order for it to work in the real world, we need stable coins. So in the same vein, because we have all these speculative meme coins and speculative tokens, we also need, and speculative assets, it's always good to counterbalance it with tokenized assets based on real value. So I think there will be a trend that goes forward that requires and necessitates this. And we believe this in Clayton Foundation. Hence, we've delved into tokenizing gold, tokenizing real estate, tokenizing U.S. Treasury bonds, and then also having our own stablecoins down the line. So I think this trend will not go away because the governments will always want to make it as safe as possible. The speculative nature is still welcome, but it's good to be balanced out in order to protect the public, and in order for the public to accept it further as well.
Thank you so much, Paulo. Thank you. So, anyone from the speakers would like to add something here also? Like, what is the next trend?
Yeah, tokenize everything, just like Clinton have said. I think I agree with him. I think the next one, hot topic is RWA, real world asset. Although we talk RWA a lot since last few years, it still have a long way to go and of course great potential and to discover. As you can see from the presidential concept coin, cryptocurrencies are making their way into the real world for the masses in a variety of forms, like meme coins and DePIN. I think DePIN is some kind of RWA in the crypto field. So thanks to the BTC's ETF and more ETFs for ETH being approved in the near future. I just noticed that Thailand have approved the ETF for ETH is in this morning. So I believe that crypto assets, cryptocurrencies are going to be popularized in the real world in the new forms. So a long time ago, we read in the news that some countries we can purchase real estate with Bitcoin or some other goods can be paid for with cryptocurrencies like Tesla cars. Yes, it's Musk cars. So I believe that in the future, it is not only it's only a matter of time before cryptocurrencies can pay for all products and services. Why I think like that? Because first of all, the global economy, yeah, it needs the assistance of cryptocurrencies, I think. As we can see that the economic situation now is not very satisfying all over the world, and the high US debt is forcing the government to support cryptocurrencies in order to ease the problems of the real economy. This shows that the crypto economy is in a better situation than the real economy. Secondly, that is more and more countries are starting to support cryptocurrencies in terms of regulations and politics. I think this is a uh, very good market sign and a very wise political choice. So above all, I think the next topic with great potential is RWA. So we can find that everything can be tokenized and everything can be purchased or traded with cryptocurrencies. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Hypermania, you would like to add something here?
Yes. And this just a flashback to the first question. Yeah, we already noticed the transaction trends from the traditional meme coin to presidential political meme coins. So this trends, as I mentioned, it means we take Mimi seriously. We just grow up from the very early age, just like a baby, to touch and swallow or eat and or even shit on Mimi coins. So right now, after this stage, we take Mimi coins seriously. Yeah, we up and even we take blockchain technology seriously. We often said Bitcoin is a digital gold, but the blockchain itself should be bricks of our digital world, our digital civilization. But in the past decades, in the past years, we just want to take blockchain technology as a pure financial innovation. But in my point of view, it's just a breaks of our digital world. And after this, we feel blockchain is safe for us. Just since we teach it, we touch it, we eat, swallow it, and we shit on the blockchain. So we feel it's better on blockchain. Everybody feel better with that, and we start to build with blockchain technology. We build with this RAM. We build with we build with bitcoins. Yeah, on the layer 2 of bitcoins, as we are doing right now. So I think the next round, or maybe next promising part, is just write what we want to build with decentralized technology. So yes, yeah, does that make sense?
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, yep, we actually finished our questions. It was a really good insights from you guys and answers, information also. And I believe from the audience side, I hope that we answered most of your, like questions. And if you have anything, for sure, you can write down in the comments. Please, for the audience, don't forget to follow the speakers and their projects. I would like to ask also Mahmoud if you would like to add anything in the end.
Hash, thank you so much for joining us. I would like to thank everyone for our guest, Clayton, CC. I don't need to forget anyone, but thanks so much, all guys, and for our, attendees. Hopefully they got some good information, and we was very clear to them. And please, for everyone, feel free to communicate with me anytime for any kind of cooperation or any discussion required about the topics that we just mentioned. And I would like to ask for anyone also to have a look into trendex.tech to look at the features that we having. They might get some help, especially related to the topics that we was discussing today. Thanks so much again, and see you guys very, very soon. Thanks so much.
Thank you everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night. Bye.